This is obsolete, tracking what AI replaces. Two numbers open the ledger today. Meta cut about 8,000 jobs. Microsoft cut 4,800. Both firms invoke AI as the backdrop, yet both stop short of saying it drove these specific cuts. So the working question is simple. Does jumping to the AI side of a company actually save your seat? Set the two rounds beside each other. According to company announcements reported by Reuters, Microsoft's 2026 cuts reached 4,800 and Meta's reached roughly 8,000, both framed as restructuring around artificial intelligence. Now, follow the survivors. Reuters reports Meta's roughly 8,000 cuts amounted to about 10% of corporate staff, but the company reassigned around 7,000 of the people who stayed into its AI units. So this wasn't only a subtraction, it was a redirection. That's the figure to hold on to. Per Reuters on July 2, 2026, roughly 7,000 Meta workers moved into AI teams rather than out the door. The reassignment, not the layoff, is where most of the workforce went. Here's the catch. According to Reuters, the same leader who steered people toward AI conceded the payoff hasn't landed. On July 2, 2026, Mark Zuckerberg said progress on AI agents had been slower than expected and described the reorganization cuts as not clean and mistimed. In his own words, as reported by Reuters, AI agent progress was slower than expected, and the reorg cuts were, quote, not clean and badly timed. Cross over to Microsoft and the shape changes. Microsoft's 4,800 cuts fell hardest on gaming, about two-thirds concentrated in Xbox. That's not the profile of a clean AI takeover, it's a business unit being trimmed. And Microsoft is explicit about the line. Its chief people officer said AI is changing how work gets done, but that these roles are not being replaced by AI. AI as context, not as cause. The Xbox SKU is the detail. According to Microsoft, about two-thirds of the 4,800 landed in gaming, roughly 1,600 immediate roles, rising toward about 3,200 through fiscal 2027 against a workforce near 220,000, or about 2.1%. On the wider total, a note on honesty. Layoffs.fyi tallies cuts company by company. TrueUp runs a daily running total, and TechCrunch keeps a 2026 list. But a real cumulative figure needs a dated snapshot, so we won't hand you a round, unsourced number. So the survival read, honestly. Meta moving 7,000 people into AI shows the steadier seats cluster around AI and machine learning work over non-AI product, support, and middle management roles. But Zuckerberg's own slower than expected tells you the AI seat is a stay of execution, not a guarantee. I'm Lindsay Frost. Stay current.